morning viewers, you're watching Savera Morning Bulletin with me, Vidhi Joshi. At least 8 people lost their lives after a portion of a wall collapsed in Delhi's Jodhpur area on Saturday amid heavy rainfall in the national capital, Delhi. India's second largest private sector bank, ICICI Bank, has significantly increased the minimum balance requirement for its savings account with the new rules effective from August 1. The bank has raised minimum balance bar in saving account to rupees 50,000, massively jump from rupees 10,000. The Indian Railways cancelled several trains after 2 good trains derailed in Jharkhand's Seraikela, Kharswan district on Saturday under Southeastern Railway's Adra division. Speaking about India's recent Operation Sindoor against Pakistan, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh recalled the challenge of convincing the public about the extent of damage in the 2019 Balakot airstrike. In Balakot, we could not get anything from inside and it became a big issue trying to tell our own people what we had achieved. We had intelligence that there had been huge damage and many terrorists neutralized, but we could not convince our own people, Singh mentioned. At least 5 fighter jets and 1 large aircraft of the Pakistani Air Force were shot down during Operation Sindoor, said Indian Air Force Air Chief Marshal AP Singh on Saturday. He made the remarks while speaking at the Air Marshal Katre annual lecture in Bengaluru. RG Kar victim's mother on Saturday alleged police broke her bangles and roughed her up during protest while she was on her way to join a march to the West Bengal State Secretariat, Nabana, called to mark 1 year of the rape and murder of her daughter in a state-run hospital. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky voiced strong opposition on Saturday to the upcoming summit between former US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin, cautioning that any agreement struck without Kyiv's direct involvement would be both ineffective and dangerous. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to visit Karnataka today, where he will launch multiple metro projects in Bengaluru and flag off 3 Vande Bharat Express trains from the IT city. Prime Minister Narendra Modi celebrated Raksha Bandhan, the festival marking special bond between brother and sister, at his 7-lok Kalyan Marg residence in the national capital on Saturday. In a significant step to streamline the electoral system, the Election Commission of India on Saturday delisted 334 registered unrecognized political parties that failed to meet essential criteria such as contesting at least 1 election since 2019 or maintaining verifiable office addresses. Internet services across Balochistan have remained suspended for several days, severely disrupting education, online businesses and media reporting. The Balochistan Post reported the provincial government has said that the measure is aimed at curbing communication among armed groups active in the region, citing security concerns. Azerbaijan and Armenia signed a historic joint declaration for peace after decades of bitter conflict and significant loss of life as US President Donald Trump hosted both the leaders of the South Caucasus region in Washington, as confirmed by the White House. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that Israel will not occupy Gaza but will instead demilitarize the territory and set up a peaceful civilian administration. We are not going to occupy Gaza. We are going to free Gaza from Hamas. Gaza will be demilitarized and a peaceful civilian administration will be established. One that is not the Palestinian Authority, not Hamas and not any other terrorist organization. This will help free our hostages and ensure Gaza does not pose a threat to Israel in the future, Netanyahu posted on X. 2 Jawans from Punjab were martyred in an encounter with terrorists in the Akhal forest of Kulgam district of Jammu and Kashmir. 26-year-old Sepoy Harminder Singh of village Badinpur in Fatehgarh Sahib and 28-year-old Lance Naik Pritpal Singh of village Manupur in Khanna sacrificed their lives for the nation. Once again, firing has taken place in Amritsar, Punjab, targeting a cloth merchant. On Friday night, unknown persons fired bullets at the house of a merchant in the village Thatta, which comes under the police station Lopoke. There is an atmosphere of panic in the entire village due to this incident. Congress MLA Sukhpal Singh Khera's problems have increased. Congress MLA Sukhpal Singh Khera's personal security officer Joga Singh has been arrested by the Punjab police at Delhi airport. According to the information received, Joga Singh has been arrested by the Fazilka police. This action is said to be related to drug smuggling. A devastating fire broke out at Cosmos Hospital located in Delhi's Anand Vihar area on Saturday afternoon, resulting in 1 fatality and injuries to at least 11 others. The incident has raised serious concerns about fire safety standards in healthcare facilities across the capital. Former Congress leader and senior loyal Kapil Sibal on Saturday asked Union Home Minister Amit Shah to issue a statement regarding the whereabouts of former Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, who abruptly resigned from his post citing poor health. US President Donald Trump announced that the in-person meeting between him and the Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin will take place on August 15 in Alaska. The 2 leaders are expected to discuss ways to end the war in Ukraine that broke out in 2022. Capital woke up to torrential rain on Saturday, causing widespread waterlogging, traffic snarls and flight disruptions, marring the festive mood of Raksha Bandhan. According to flight radar data, at least 105 flights were delayed due to inclement weather conditions. The newly appointed Manipur Chief Secretary Puneet Kumar Goyal on Friday said that the main focus of the government is to resettle violence-affected, internally displaced persons at their villages and homes peacefully and securely. A shooting on Emory University's Atlanta campus in the U.S. state of Georgia left the shooter dead and one officer injured, according to media reports. There was a single shooter who is now dead with no further threat to the campus or surrounding areas, quoting the Atlanta Police Department. The Income Tax Department on Saturday released the ITR 5 Excel utility for assessment year 2024-2025. This utility can be used by partnership firms, limited liability partnership and cooperative societies to file their annual returns. To avoid rush by ensuring hassle-free ticket booking experience during the upcoming peak festive season, the Ministry of Railways on Saturday said that it has decided to formulate a round-trip package on discounted fare and rebates benefit. Elon Musk-run electric car maker Tesla is all set to inaugurate its second showroom in India in Delhi on August 11 after it opened the Mumbai showroom last month. In a post on social media platform X, Tesla posted, "Arriving in Delhi, stay tuned," along with a graphic showcasing its upcoming arrival in the national capital. U.S. tech major Intel CEO Bulletin has said that he would not resign despite U.S. President Donald Trump's public call for his resignation for alleged deep conflicted links to China. In a tragic incident, a woman and her two minor daughters were found dead in their home in Kadwal Nagar on Saturday morning. According to the Delhi police, information regarding the deaths were received at the Kadwal Nagar police station at around 7:15 a.m. on Saturday. As per the reports, father killed them. Amritsar police on Friday arrested two people, including a minor, for spray painting anti-national slogans in multiple locations in the city earlier the week. Police Commissioner Gurpreet Singh Pullar said anti-national slogans were spray painted at three places in Amritsar on the night of 6 to 7 August. Two accused, including a minor from Dargabad village in Batala district, has been arrested. One of the accused have been identified as Jashanpreet Singh, he added. Punjab Education Minister Harjot Singh Bans on Saturday undertook a deeply symbolic act of religious atonement by performing seva at Sri Anandpur Sahib. He was seen cleaning the footwear of devotees and sweeping the premises of Gurdwara Sheesganj Sahib. Acts of humility carried out as part of tanka or religious punishment imposed by the 5 Sikh high priests, including the officiating Jathedar of the Akal Takht. Himachal Pradesh is currently grappling with the devastating impact of relentless monsoon rains that have triggered widespread landslides, floods and infrastructural damage across the state. One of the most severely affected areas is along the crucial Chandigarh-Manali National Highway, which has been closed due to massive landslide between Kullu and Mandi. A cloudburst was reported in Himachal Pradesh Kullu district on Friday evening. The District Disaster Management Authority Kullu has said that the situation following the cloudburst is normal and there has been no loss of life or casualties so far. An FIR has been lodged at Baba Baidyanath Mandir Police Station against Nishikant Dubey, Manoj Tiwari and others. The complaint filed by the temple priest Kartik Nath Thakur alleges that on August 2 between 8:45 p.m. and 9 p.m. the accused forcibly entered the temple's inner shrine despite a restriction on VVIP entry during the holy month of Shravan, a ban implemented due to the large number of devotees. In a disturbing incident from Jalalabad village, Moga, in the Dharamkot subdivision of Punjab, an 11-year-old girl, a 5th grade student, was allegedly sexually assaulted by a local religious figure named Karamjeet Singh. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has sanctioned ₹5 lakh each as immediate financial aid for families in Tharali village, Tehsil Bhatwadi, district Uttarkashi, whose homes have been completely damaged in the recent disaster. The same amount will be provided to the families of those who lost their lives in the calamity. In a historic milestone for Kashmir's transportation network, Northern Railways will witness the arrival of the first loaded freight train at Anandnag railway station. This landmark event marks the operational debut of the newly commissioned Banihal Sangaldan Riasi Katra section of the Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link project.